came to Florida to get warm for the winter, but it's not gonna be warm this weekend. I'm Tammy and this is my husband Scott. We are two artists who, when faced with mounting health challenges, decided life's way too short. So we sold our home and moved into a home on wheels. We are now in our second year in an even smaller RV, and along with Gracie and Jasper, we are crossing the country in search of new landscapes, experiences, and friends. We'd love to have you join us as we navigate our way through this full-time RV life. And until further notice, our mission is explore, create, and inspire.
Holy cow, man. We got big bugs in Florida. Just uncovering the bicycles, and we've got like a giant origami green grasshopper thing that's huge.
This is Mud Springs. So after all the rain and stuff, there's just one nice sandy spot, and I don't think I'm trekking through the debris to get to it in the water with the snakes. We'll see if Scott's brave enough to jump in. And jump in?
Oh, jump in. You're gonna jump in.
So like most Florida springs, this is about 72 degrees. It's about 80 degrees outside. I don't know. I am kind of a wimp. Would you jump in? Are you jumping in?
Have you seen any snakes?
You can go first and scare them all
I'm gonna
up.
just sit here for a minute and see where they're all at.
I think you won't see them until you're in the water.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're hiding.
What about gators? No gators?
No gators. I don't see any gators. It said the water moccasins might be around the rocks on the edge, so. All right, there's no time like the present. Hop on in, babe.
Says the one who won't get in with me. You watch my backside here.
Okay, you have your glasses on.
I want to be able to see. You haven't had the Florida experience yet, babe. Come on.
Okay. Ew, there's something under my foot. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. I apologize for my outburst. But you don't understand. This isn't like a popular springs that all the tourists know about. This is like a secret in the wood springs. And it's not all clean. There's like stuff and you can't see. And Scott's acting all brave, but the first time we came here, he was terrified. He wouldn't even walk near it. He was afraid. All right, we're gonna take you out and show you the boardwalk out to the point that you can kayak or boat into that comes off of the Little Lake George and the St. John River. Here is the part you can kayak or boat into and tie up and go up to the springs. And of course there's gators and lots of fish in here. But yeah, so as soon as we replace our kayak, if you haven't seen the episode, our kayak got stolen. We might attempt a kayak up in here with an inflatable with the alligators. What do you think? Would you do it? You're gonna kayak into here?
Yeah, now that I look at it, and I'm not afraid of alligators really anymore, I think we could just paddle right on up here. There's got to be gators in there though.
Yeah, I heard something get into the water. So Mud Springs shoots out about 13,000 plus gallons of fresh water into the St. John's every hour. Get that away from me. Dude, there are ticks out here. That's one thing, there are a lot of ticks out here. You gotta check for the ticks, you know, in all the areas. And the trail in, if you're driving, parking, and walking, is only just about a mile in, and it's pretty. There's also several other trails for horseback riding, bike riding, and walking throughout the state forest. But yeah, you have to come check it out. Can't give all the secrets away, but this is a little hidden gem if you can find it. Good morning from the RV. How's everyone doing out there? Well, this is what we have going on today. I can't do laundry in here. Our washing machine is possessed and broken and it doesn't work anymore. We've already replaced the motherboard component in this and it was like 400 bucks. And we're not doing that again. So what it does is the door locks, you can't open it. It turns on by itself and you can't do anything about it. So we're debating on whether to take the washer and dryer out and have this huge closet space, or to replace the washing machine. Maybe we'll give it a little time and I'll use a laundromat for a while and then see how I feel about it. So while we contemplate life in an RV, we're gonna go take a drive and get out of here and remember why we're doing this life. It's to see new places and new things. We're in St. Augustine, Florida, the oldest town in the United States. I love it already and we haven't walked through the gates yet. We are about to go on a tour of the oldest house. Very excited. You know, I like old things. You know, I married Scott.
So this was the original Berkey back before they had Berkeys. They used a stone with a concave bowl in it. Got clean water coming out down there. Might be a little bit heavy to carry one of these on an RV though. This was the kitchen. They cooked outside so they didn't burn the house down, but it sounds like the whole town burned down a couple of times, so.
These were the 4 seasons statues to represent each season. One of the owners of the house placed these outside. He was a little more creative than some of the other owners. Now we're going into the map gallery. These maps are like works of art. Obviously they're not the originals, but they're beautiful.
You can see right here, they were a little bit concerned about the alligators too, and they were in these big Spanish galleons, not inflatable kayaks.
Scott doesn't want to replace our inflatable kayak with another inflatable kayak now that we're in alligator territory. What do you think?
Just like if you go to the county assessor and get a plat map, they were doing that 300 years ago.
Can you imagine filming content with that? I think these old trees are just as amazing as the old houses.
So we're heading to the store to get propane because what's going to happen here?
The iguanas are going to fall out of the trees.
Because
it's going to get down to the 20s.
Yeah,
20s.
Probably in the teens with the wind chill. That's what they're saying.
In Florida. We came to Florida to get warm, but it's not going to be warm. And our neighbor said there's a run on propane because everyone's freaking out. So we are going to go try to find some propane and fill her up so that we can get through the cold snap without freezing anything. All right, we've got propane filling up right now, and we brought Gracie along for the ride just to get her out of the house. She likes to go for drives. What's wrong? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining about it? You don't want it to be cold either? I don't either. And we're gonna go cover up some plants. Our landlord has all these plumeria, and this will definitely kill them. So we're gonna do her a favor and try and protect her plants and of course the water spigot. We're makeshifting with blankets, cushions, whatever we got. Now we better go work on the water situation.
Okay, well, we got 3 nights with potential freeze. Tomorrow night's the biggest chance of a hard freeze. But I think we're going to go ahead and disconnect the water lines from the RV and just work off of the freshwater tank and the pump for about 3 days here, and then it'll be summer again. It'll be in the 80s.
One of the great things about this campsite is we have a pair of red-shouldered hawks that come every day, and they sit right outside our window. They're beautiful, and we very rarely see both of them at the same time. They're both there today, and guess what? It's our anniversary, and the pair of hawks is there. It's a good sign. Babe, it's a good sign for another 21 plus years.
I think they know that there's unusually cold weather on the way because they've caught 3 or 4 things and flown back up here while we've been watching, so they're really feeding today. Hug a tree, babe.
Not hugging that tree.
I'll hug it.
There's lots of ticks in this forest.
When I first got here, I was like imagining bears coming after us and snakes coming after us and alligators, and I'm just feeling really at home now. But once we see a snake, then I'll be terrified again. Happy anniversary, babe.